insomnia changed. And I think that's another staple we can use as an example, because that was a bad change. And in my opinion, it was a bad change, right? Where insomnia can't be secondary. It can't be secondary, meaning its own mental health rating. It can be its own rating if it's service connected via direct basis of service connection. And so now we see a lot of tinnitus secondary insomnia ratings because people see a YouTube video about how tinnitus can get them 100% with insomnia, right? And so that'll come back at 10% now. So now you have tinnitus 10% with insomnia. And some people would say, don't even claim insomnia. It doesn't matter. I would say, I think that's completely wrong because you're really missing the point. And I think that's what Greg's getting at here. Just because insomnia is still going to be roped under tinnitus capped at 10%, insomnia is going to lead to other conditions. And so Jason and I say this all the time: be properly rated. I don't care if it's a 0%, a 10%, 150 million%. Okay. I don't care. Be properly rated. That in that instance, insomnia is most likely going to develop into irritability, severe anxiety, depression. If you're not sleeping, trust me, our superpower as humans is sleep. Like, that is our superpower. If you're not sleeping, you are on a downward decline to death. And that's just the most blunt way I can put it. And so when I see people say, oh, they changed insomnia, don't even claim it anymore, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's not the case at all. Still claim insomnia, because that condition can get worse. And that condition will develop, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not a year from now, but 5, 10, when I am Jason's age, my conditions are going to get worse. Right. But thank you, Greg. I know that wasn't a question, but that is something that really brings home this whole stream. Do you have anything to add to that, Jason?
No, that's awesome. I do want to just mention, we started to go down the road of tinnitus, right? Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to remind people from the VA's, I guess, press release or whatever you want to call it. It's like 2 sentences. So they say, this is from the VA to the public, right? For tinnitus, the proposed changes would recognize that symptom within the veteran's broader ailment and provide service-connected compensation for tinnitus through the disease to which it is attributed to. So what they're not saying is, we're going to give you more on these other conditions because you have tinnitus with them. It's just part of your symptoms. Okay. Mm-hmm. So another example, Clay gave them out earlier. I know there's other people watching that weren't watching before, but essentially there's not going to be a standalone, I have tinnitus, it's just ringing in my ears. I don't know, it's there, right? Okay, great, you got tinnitus, here's 10%. Right? And isn't it the most common claim as well, right? Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to rip that away. And what they're going to do is say, okay, well, you have tinnitus as a symptom from something else. What could that be? Could it be a TBI? Could it be Meniere's disease? Meniere's disease allows for a rating with or without tinnitus. So I believe that, and correct me if I'm wrong, I keep forgetting to go back and look, but I vaguely remember that they said, if you have a 0 compensable hearing loss and tinnitus, they will give you a 10%.